Bonjour, mes amis. Hi, friends. It's me, Sarah Gauthier-Roy, and I'm here to read you a story today about my friend, Clovis Crawfish. Do you know Clovis? He's my favorite bayou critter, and he lives out in the swamp with all of his bayou critter friends. And a wonderful woman named Mary Alice Fontenot wrote lots of stories about Clovis and all of his friends. And today, I'm going to read you the story about Clovis Crawfish and Batiste Bete. You ready? Let's go. Clovis Crawfish and Batiste Bete by Mary Alice Fontenot, illustrated by Scott R. Blazik. This book is dedicated to Jim Olivier and Ethma Odom, parrain and marin of Batiste Bete. Clovis Crawfish crawled down into the hole in the middle of his mud house and went to sleep. Monsieur Blue Jay flew down and lit on the ground. Monsieur Blue Jay was upset. He was hungry. He hopped around on the bayou bank looking for the acorn he had buried. Chank! Chank! He fussed and fretted. Christophe Cricket peeped out from under the root of the big oak tree. When he saw Monsieur Blue Jay, he backed up fast. Clovis Crawfish woke up and crawled out of his mud house. Monsieur Jay took one look at Clovis's big sharp claws. He forgot all about his lost acorn and he flew away across the bayou. As soon as Monsieur Blue Jay was out of sight, all of Clovis Crawfish's bayou friends gathered around. "Hey, là-bas, Clovis," said Renee Rain Frog. "Hey, over there." "Oh, ça fait beau," said Bertille Butterfly, which is the way to say the weather is so nice in French. "Bonjour," said Fernand Frog, which means have a good day. Lisette Lizard crept slowly down the muscadine vine, her big eyes fixed on a fat fly. Suddenly, Lisette's long tongue darted out, and the fly disappeared. Lisette turned to run back up the muscadine vine, and her tiny feet got tangled up in the vine tendrils. "Aide-moi! Aide-moi!" cried Lisette. "Help me! Help me!" "Take it easy, Lisette, I'm coming," said Clovis Crawfish. "I can't climb up the vine, so just wait until I can pull the vine down here and I'll cut you loose." One snip with his big claw, and Clovis had Lisette free. She scurried up the trunk of the big oak tree. Bertille Butterfly flitted off to find some fresh flowers. Bernard Bumblebee buzzed by. Christophe Cricket started chirping. Fernand Frog started croaking. And Josette Junebug started crawling. Simone Spider was checking out places to weave her new spun web. She spun one silver thread right over Clovis Crawfish's mud house. Clovis snapped his big sharp claw. "Va-t'en," he said. "Go away." Clovis wriggled his whiskers fast. "You can't weave your web here, Simone," he said. "You know what I'll do if you try to trap any of my little bug friends." Simone's 8 ugly eyes glared at Clovis. Clovis snapped his claws back again, and Simone took off, her 8 legs moving faster and faster until she crawled under the old rotted log. Fernand Frog climbed up on the bayou bank and sniffed. "What's that smell?" he asked. "Pooh-yah! Something smells bad. "That must be Batiste Bete," he said. Bete is the way to say stinky animal in French. Just then, Batiste Bete came strolling in, his bushy tail curled up over the wide white stripe down the middle of his back. Christophe Cricket retreated into his house under the oak tree. Bertille Butterfly fluttered her pretty wings and flew over the palmetto plant. Fernand Frog said wah wah raw and disappeared into the dark water of the bayou. Rene Rain Frog hid himself on the other side of the fern frond. The Seagull twins, Chico and Koto, sang a loud, buzzing song. Passe là-bas, bête piante.
Passe là-bas, belle piante. Tu pues, va-t'en dans les bois, belle piante. Va-t'en, va-t'en. Passe là-bas, belle piante. Tu pues, va-t'en dans les bois, belle piante. Va-t'en, va-t'en. Va-t'en, va-t'en. Va-t'en, va-t'en.
Poor Batiste Bete. None of the bayou creatures wanted to be near him. Batiste Bete backed up into the bushes on the bayou bank. He looked very sad and lonely. I can't help it if I'm stinky, he said. That's how I defend myself against my enemies. I just squirt some of that stinky stuff and off they go. And so does everybody else. Except you, Clovis. Clovis Crawfish wriggled his whiskers. Clovis, said Batiste Bete, you're my only friend. Rene Rain Frog crept around the front of the fern frond to find out what was going on. No one noticed Sostine Snake sliding through the grass on the bayou bank, his beady eyes fixed on Rene Rain Frog, his forked tongue darting in and out. Just as Sostine Snake got ready to strike, Clovis Crawfish cried out, "Get, Rene! Watch out!" Rene froze. He was paralyzed with fear. Batiste Bete went into action. He swung around, took aim, and squirted his stinky stuff right into Sostine Snake's eyes. Sostine wriggled and writhed and rolled around on the ground. Then he slithered out of sight into the grasses on the bayou bank. Rene Rain Frog was so shaken up that he had trouble catching his breath. "That old snake was going to have me for breakfast," said Rene. "Thanks to you, Clovis, and to you, Batiste, I'm still here. And Batiste, I don't care how you smell. You now have two friends, Clovis and me." The end. Thank you so much for sharing my story with me today. If you want to find more readings of stories, you can go to cloviscrawfish.com, and there you can also get your own copies of books and find out where you can download and purchase your copies of Clovis Crawfish and the All-Star Bayou Band's album, Bienvenue. Thanks so much. Au revoir.
Passe là-bas, belle piante. Tu vas-t'en dans les bois.